number 4, DeCarter Coleman. That's your starting lineup for the Sylvan Hills Bears. And I'm sure they're going to light it up here tonight. We got a pretty packed house here tonight. The student section is all packed out. They should be making a bunch of noise for this rivalry matchup between the Sylvan Hills Bears and the Jacksonville Titans.
Yeah, like Chris told us after the last matchup, this is a rivalry, and they are definitely showing that they care whenever their Sylvan Hills Bears plays against Jacksonville. So
always good to call a rivalry matchup, and you definitely heard it from the student section as Jacksonville is coming out of the tunnel. You heard the boos rain down as they are in enemy territory here at the Sylvan Hills Arena. Jacksonville is 4-8 in conference play. It's 4-8 in conference play as the Sylvan Hills Bears are 9-4, and they are tied for second place. There are 3 teams tied for second place in the 5A Central: Valonia, Sylvan Hills, and Parkview. All 3 of those teams are a game behind Maumelle, who's 10-3. So let's see if they can improve tonight. And Javaris Ware is going to come away with the tip. Now it's Folks pushing it inside, who puts it up and in. He gets it to go. Nice job by Darius Folks to finish through some contact there.
That was a nice move, just going straight to the basket, being aggressive early. And, you know, we only beat them by 4 points last time we played them in Jacksonville. So I think our team's going to come out focused and ready to go.
And P.J. Davis is going to come up with a steal after the loose ball. And now it's Coleman who drives it inside, gets it up to Ware. Ware slams it home from the top rope. He gets it to go. And just like that, the Bears are out to a 4-0 lead.
Yep. Like I said, focus. They're playing active on defense with their hands, getting that steal, getting in transition, getting Ware open for the dunk.
Thompson gets it over to Connor. Connor back to Thompson. Connor on the inside, up over Ware, and it's no good. And the Titans save it from going out of bounds. And now it's Connor, who's going to get called for the double dribble there. And so it's going to be Bears who take over. You saw I heard the entire crowd light up after that one. So that was a good job by the official to go ahead and get that one called.
Yeah, and you notice the active hands by our Bears are causing a lot of havoc on the offensive end for Jacksonville. They're
for sure
getting frustrated.
So it's Folks who gets it over to P.J. Davis. They tried to get it inside to Ware, but unfortunately that was good defense from the Titans that led to a steal. 15 for 3, and they get it to go. Jace Tillman gets a 3 to fall for the Titans, and now it's Darius Folks for 3. Can't get it to go, and it falls into the hands of a Titan.
Yeah, that's one of those plays where you just don't, one pass possessions are not the best thing.
For sure. Tillman turns it over after he tried to get it to Hammond on this end of the court. So it's going to be Bears ball as Coleman takes it up the court. Deloach, 3 ball. Bang! He hits it. Looks like it might be a good night for the Bears as so far the shots are falling.
I wonder how many extra shots he gets every day, because he is improving on his three-point shooting as the season has gone on.
He has improved a whole lot. And it's going to be turned over. They're going to say it was poked out of bounds by a Bear. Oh, no. So it wasn't poked out of bounds. It was poked out of bounds by a Bear, but it's going to be a timeout Jacksonville. I was so confused. He started pointing that way, and then he blew his whistle, and then I realized it was a timeout. That was confusion on my part. It's not like I've been doing this for a whole season or anything.
Well, again, we're unlike our crew over at Maumelle, we don't get the courtside action to where everything can be seen and heard.
That's true. It's a little tougher calling it up pretty high where we are.
I will say next season we may try and beg for an extra table down there courtside, because there seems to be some room down there.
I think next season, I think Coach Tipton might allow that, might set us up so where we can have courtside vision.
The only thing with that, Jake, is we won't be able to criticize the officials like we sometimes can get emotionally caught up in the games and do.
That is very true, and that was a missed three from the Titans. P.J. Davis with the rebound. They try to get it up to Folks in transition, who puts it up, misses the shot, and it's going to be the Titans with the rebound.
That was a good recovery by Jacksonville on defense there.
Tillman gets a three ball to fall. That's his second three ball of the night.
So now we know who we need to make sure and put a body on at the three-point line.
Ware almost lost control of it. He gets it over to Davis. Bears need to slow it down. They're playing a little chaotic here the last 30 seconds to a minute.
Well, Jacksonville's come in and started doing exactly what we were doing to them.
Coleman with a fancy finish in the lane. That was, talk about body control in the air. That was fantastic. I don't know how he got that one to go in. That was spectacular.
Yeah, like you said, body control. He was able to.
Ooh, three ball from the Titans. And just like that, the ball game's all tied up 9-9 with 4:15 left to go in this first quarter. Davis gets a screen from Deloach.
I wonder if Jacksonville watched the game tape from Tuesday and saw how much, open we left some of their three-point shooters for East End Tuesday.
That could be very possible. Deloach on the inside. He goes up for the slam, but he's fouled, and that's going to send him to the Madison shot free throw line for two.
That may be the only negative to being broadcasting all these games, is that the other teams can take and use all that film. There have been some schools totally remove all their games off of YouTube and Facebook come playoff time.
I don't really understand why. I thought, come playoff time?
Yeah.
Okay, that might make a little bit of sense. I just thought that, and Deloach nails them both, and that's a perfect trip to the Madison shot free throw line. I just thought teams just willingly gave each other tape. I thought that was just.
Well, yeah, I think they give tape, but I don't think they give everything, maybe? I don't know. I mean, that's not something I'm privy to, but. And some teams.
Blocked by Wares. He's continuing the block party that we had this past Tuesday.
So he had 8 official blocks in Tuesday's game.
8 official?
Yeah.
James Deloach from the top rope. He can't get it to go.
Man.
That would have brought the house down. That's unfortunate.
That student section was ready to explode from that one.
Tillman's going to have a block by Ware. That's 2 in a row for Ware now. Coleman inside, gets it to go in transition, and the Bears lead at 13-9 with just 3 minutes to go in this first quarter. Tillman gets inside to Hammond.
Now we got the student section into it now.
Up and in for the Titans as they get some points to fall after a 4-0 run from the Bears. Ware, 3-ball, bang! He gets it to go. Ware is starting to heat up defensively and offensively as he's hitting on all cylinders right now. And there's Jonathan Van Buren checking in for P.J. Davis. We haven't seen Jonathan Van Buren since, which game was that? Was that Parkview that we saw him last?
I honestly couldn't tell you.
It's been a while.
It's been a while, but I know D-Rob pointed out to me pregame while you were interviewing Coach Davis for the girls' game.
Oh, that he was
dressed out.
This is the first time that we've seen him dressed out in a while. It's exciting. I'm very happy to see him out there.
It's always good to get someone back from injury.
He was a crucial scorer for this team in the first half of the season, or for the good chunk of the season, really. And it's stolen away by Ware. Nice job by Javaris Ware to get in the middle of that passing lane and poke it to another Bear. Van Buren for 3. Can't get it to go. And it's going to be.
He tried to get it back.
He did. Thompson gets it to Tillman. Tillman puts it up. And he's going to get fouled and the bucket, and that's going to send him to the Madison shot free throw line to try to complete this 3-point play.
Yeah, he was just trying to make sure it didn't get dunked. Yeah. I think that's the most energy we've had in this arena this year.
I think you might be right. Tillman gets it to go.
But Jacksonville's brought a good contingent of fans. 2 miles, 3 miles down the road. Not very far at all. So
I'd also say that Robinson, the non-conference game, Robinson Sylvan Hills, that one there was a lot of energy in the arena that night.
Well, I did the Robinson when Central came over, and that game was lit.
I bet that game was nuts. Coleman. Oh, and it's gonna be Ware who puts it up and in. We're gonna say that was an intentional pass from Coleman that fell into the hands of Ware. Up and in, fancy finish right there for Jimmy Davis for the Titans. Darius Folks now with the ball on the outside as he gets it to Van Buren. Now it's Coleman working on Davis, who gets it in to Deloach. Deloach gets it outside to Van Buren. Van Buren for 3. Bang! Yep. He gets it to drop, and that's his first points since the injury. I know Coach Davis is happy to have him back on the court, and so as well as the rest of the team.
No, that's going to be goaltending.
They're going to say goaltending there, and so they're going to credit the Titans with the bucket right there as the Bears lead at 21-18 with 47.1. I think this might be a good time to mention that our 3-point sponsorship is open, so if you're looking to have us sponsor the Sylvan Hills Sports Network, make sure you reach out to Natural State Sports and Sylvan Hills Sports Network as the Bears are lighting it up from 3 here tonight.
We've got a lot of young players that can shoot threes too, so we're working to put our packages together for next season too. So
Deloach shot up a 3, no good. Shot clock is off as Thompson is pushing it up quickly with a floater in the lane, no good, and it's going to be Tillman, or that was Hammond, who gets the rebound and the putback. So the Bears can hold for the last shot here, but there's only 8 seconds, so they might need to speed it up just a hair. Coleman in the lane, and he gets it to go. Nice job from Coleman to get in the lane and get a bucket to fall. And just like that, the Bears lead at 23-20. That's going to be the end of our first quarter of play. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, it's going to be time for another exciting quarter here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports.
PCSSD is a family-like environment. There's always smiling faces. There's greeting in the morning and the afternoon. They get a lot of involvement, not just parent involvement, student involvement, staff involvement, and I love all of that. I chose PCSSD because I was zoned here, but what made me stay was the support that we receive as a family.
And the best part about the day is my son come home with a smile on his face, that he enjoys school and excels in the classroom. It's real big to our family.
Welcome back, Sylvan Hills Bears fans, to this second quarter of play. Bears finished with a nice layup in the paint from DeCarter Coleman that put them up now 23-20. It's a tight one, and I think it's going to be tight all the way to the finish. This is a rivalry game, and both teams are playing like it.
Well, I was going to ask you, was that finish by Coleman there at the end of the quarter fast enough for you?
I think it was fast enough. I told him to speed it up, and just like that, he sped it up.
He turned those jets on, and he was done. That was impressive. His change of speed is real fun to watch.
It is fun to watch. I've been very happy calling their ball games all season long.
We're glad that he can make you happy, Jake. Well, what was that?
And Hammond puts it up, no good. And it's going to be on the offensive rebound. The Titans get it to go.
I don't even know.
I don't know what happened there. It seemed like everybody froze on the court for a couple seconds. Devontae West with the offensive rebound and put back. Nice job.
That's why they do that pregame drill where everyone kind of does a layup, run to backboard. And
3 ball from the Titans, no good. They're going to come away with the offensive rebound, though. Davis gets it into Hammond. Hammond puts it up, and it's going to be blocked by James DeLoach. But the offensive rebound falls into the hands of Pirtle, and he puts it up for the Titans. P.J. Davis gets it to Coleman. Now it's DeLoach, who's lost control of the ball, but Jonathan Van Buren comes away with it. Bears passing it around now. They get it to Van Buren. Van Buren for 3. Can't get it to go. And now it's Hammond with the rebound for the Titans. Pirtle tried to get a fancy pass there to Davis. Pirtle underneath, working on DeLoach, and he puts it up and in.
That gives Jacksonville a lead. Sylvan Hills.
First lead of the night for Jacksonville.
They're letting Jacksonville do the same thing to them what we did to them early, getting their hands in the passing lanes and frustrating them.
Davis can't get it to go in 3. DeLoach rebounds it. Now he gets it to Coleman. Coleman for 3, no good. Rebounded again by Davis. Good job with the offensive rebounds by the Bears. Coleman, no good. Rebounded again by Davis. And Davis is going to get fouled, and now it's going to be the Bears to inbound it.
If I remember correctly reading the stats from Tuesday night, P.J. Davis had 8 points and 7 rebounds. And, you know, those 2 rebounds right there just goes to show his great effort that he plays with on the court. And he may not score 15 points a game right now, but he's putting in effort on the rebounding, and that's what continues to keep him in the game.
Checking into the ball game is Javaris Ware and Darius Folks for James DeLoach. Oh, and the 3 ball for P.J. Davis falls. Bang!
There you go.
A lot of times, I think rebounds and defensive plays kind of feed into this our players' offense. The better they play with different stats, the better their offense turns out to be. And it's going to be offensive rebound by Pirtle, but it goes out of bounds. That looked like it was off of the Titans, but they're going to say it was off of a Bear, so it's Titans ball. Up is Hammonds. Hammonds gets the layup. That was a nice job and good drive to the basket for Hammonds for the Titans. All tied up 28-28.
Fast-paced game. We may be seeing a 75-73 type game here tonight.
I'm running out of breath. Just there's so much stuff going on the court.
You know, if I was running out of breath.
Coleman, 3 ball, bang! He hits it. If we're gonna have an offensive shootout, let's do it. I'm here. I'm game.
As long as we win. I don't care what the score is, as long as Sylvan Hills has the most.
Who are they gonna get for the foul there? They're gonna say get Devontae West for the foul right there. So it's gonna be the Titans.
And that's nothing against Jacksonville. I just want to make sure we're in that state tournament. And if we have a 3-way tie for second place and the other teams play tomorrow, then.
Blocked by Ware. That's his 3rd of the night. And P.J. Davis is going to get fouled by Tillman coming down the court. And so it's going to be the Bears to inbound it.
His first team's 3rd.
I appreciate everybody tuning into our broadcast here tonight. If you wouldn't mind hitting that like and subscribe button if you're enjoying this content, we'd really appreciate it over here at Sylvan Hills Sports Network and the Natural State Sports. Folks gets it to Davis. Davis drives it inside, mid-range, and it's going to get blocked by the Titans, and now the Titans are moving in transition. Thompson tried to get a fancy pass, and it's going to get blocked right there by Jonathan Van Buren. But who they give for the foul? Okay, so they got Van Buren for the foul there.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that call. And his shoes look like that old creamsicle, popsicle.
And that's Fox who gets the first one to fall for the Titans.
We knew this was going to be a dogfight tonight. And that's exactly what it's turning out to be.
And Fox can't get the second one to fall, so he goes 1 of 2 from the Medicine Shop free throw line. Just under 4 minutes to play here in this second quarter, first half. Van Buren on the outside. Gets it to Davis. Bears moving it around. Coleman for 3. Off the iron, no good. And it's going to be Fox with the rebound for the Titans. Thompson tried to get it on in the layup, couldn't get it to go, but it's Hammonds who cleans it up with the offensive rebound and putback.
Yeah, they're going to have to find a way to put a body on Hammonds because he's cleaning up that offensive glass right now.
Folks gets it to Davis. Now it's Van Buren who gets it to Coleman. Bears passing it around once again, like the passing that I'm seeing from the Bears.
Van Buren not quite ready to be confident in his shot again yet, I don't think.
Folks puts up a floater and it falls. Nice job. And good passing from the Bears.
Yeah, they did a lot of great passing on that possession. Didn't just go, one shot and back on defense. So
Thompson, 3-ball for the Titans. Can't get it to go, and it's rebounded. And it's going to be blocked by Ware, and Ware's going to come away with a rebound. That's number 4.
Keep it up.
Ware, 3-ball. Oh, can't get it to fall. That would have been huge for the Bears. The Bears lead it by 2 with 2:30 left to go in this second quarter.
He's usually good for 1-3 a game, and he's hit that, so.
Hammond underneath the basket, no good, but it's rebounded by the Titans and put back in.
Let's see, they're just cleaning up on the offensive glass. We're not putting many bodies on them.
Coleman in the lane, and he gets it to fall. Nice job to Carter Coleman to finish in transition.
And that was a good no call by the ref. The defender was still kind of shuffling his feet, but I really don't think there was enough there to call a defensive foul either. So I think that was a good no call. Letting him play.
Connor gets it to Hammond. Hammond on the inside, and he puts it up, and he gets it to go on the layup inside the lane. That was just a mismatch as P.J. Davis was on a taller Hammond for the Titans. Coleman gets it, tried to get it outside of Van Buren, but they're going to call the offensive foul onto Carter Coleman, so it's going to be Titans ball.
Yeah, there was a little more contact on that one than the last one. The defender has been set a little bit longer right there, so I can see why they called that. I don't like that they called it, but, I mean, it is what it is. It's probably an offensive foul. But now we need to play defense here and get a rebound. Don't let them keep cleaning up the offensive glass like they have been.
And that was Tillman who puts it up, and it's no good, but it's rebounded by Pirtle for the Titans. And just like that, the Titans take the lead, 37-35, with 1:10 left to go in this first half.
They're just cleaning up the offensive glass.
Van Buren on the outside. Drives it in, puts it up. No good, but it's rebounded by Pirtle for the Titans. 3-ball from the Titans, and they get it to fall. That's Tillman. That's his 3rd 3 of the night.
Yeah, Tillman's doing everything for him right now. Got 3 threes. He's cleaning up on the offensive glass.
West. Body control in the air, couldn't get it to go. It's DeLoach on the inside. He puts it up and in, and the foul, and that's going to send him to the Medicine Shop free throw line to try to complete this 3-point play. I was a little nervous when he turned around and went in the basket right there, as there were so many defenders around him, but he managed to finish it through the contact.
I will say these refs need to call some of the same stuff they're calling on the other end down here. They're letting Jacksonville get away with some hacks down here on the defensive end.
And DeLoach completes the three-point play from the Medicine Shop free throw line. Shot clock is off. Only 19 seconds left. Titans can hold for the last shot if they'd like to.
We need to play defense and clean up if they miss the shot. Don't let them get a second chance.
Don't foul.
That too.
Tillman on the inside. Gets it outside to Fox. Fox no good, and it's... So that's going to be the end of our first half of play. Score is 38-40 Titans. We're going to take a short break, but during halftime, we're going to have an interview with Athletic Director Coach Tipton. Make sure you tune in to that. Thank you for joining us here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports.
Thank you for choosing your local hometown pharmacy. I'm Chrissy Barr, owner and pharmacist of the Medicine Shop of North Little Rock, where you're not just a number, you're part of the family, even your pets. Here at the Medicine Shop of North Little Rock, we offer several services to assist you with your daily prescription needs. We offer MedSync for easy refills, Dispill packaging for those taking multiple meds and for kids taking meds at school, and of course all of this with no long lines or wait times. You can have your prescription filled while you wait. Come see us at the Medicine Shop of North Little Rock, located at 3836 John F. Cave Boulevard, or call us at 758-1010 to speak with a pharmacist about your personalized needs.
Welcome in, Sylvan Hills sports fans. So right here with me is Olivia Harding and Jamie Smith. Had to get them up here for a quick interview because you guys have been playing outstanding lately. I've seen you guys have been getting a lot more minutes, and you guys add an extra oomph to this team when you're coming off the bench. It just seems like you guys add an extra layer to this team that I think will make you guys competitive coming in the state tournament next week.
I'm really ready for state tournament. We really worked hard for this, coach and coach mode really been on our butt, about rebounds, just working hard, and, I feel like we really do what we got to do to get where we are for today and for state.
Well, I want to go ahead and mention I love the energy that you play with out there on the court. I see it every single time you guys step on the court. There's so much energy, and I just love the aggressiveness that you play with, and I think it adds an extra edge to your team.
Yes. I try and, put the energy along with everybody else. Even if I don't make points, I try, play aggressive, block out, rebound, and do what I can for the team.
Well, you do a great job of that, and I'm sure Coach Davis and the rest of your teammates appreciate it.
Thank you.
And going on to Jamie Smith, I just have to say, I've been saying this in the broadcast, you are good for at least 1 3 a game. It seems like no matter how much time, you could be on the court for 1 second, you're going to make a three. You've got a consistent shot, and I think that's a great asset for someone coming off the bench like yourself. And it's not only the starters that are scoring. You add that extra level of scoring that again makes you guys competitive and will make you guys really tough out here in this state tournament coming up next week.
Yes, sir. I try to add on to whatever I can when I go out there, because every point counts in the game.
Absolutely. Well, you guys put out some great effort just like Olivia does, and I can tell that Coach Davis really respects what you guys do out there on the court, and you guys are a really huge part of this team. And I've had a blast just calling your games all season. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to call your games in the state tournament, but I've just had such a great time calling all y'all's games this year. So I appreciate you coming up here, and I appreciate you guys letting me be a part of your team this season. It's been a blast.
We're glad to have you a part.
I'm glad I got you guys to come up here, and I really appreciate you coming to join us for this interview. So this is Jamie Smith and Olivia Harding. Thank you guys for tuning in. Tune in shortly. We're going to have the athletic director, Coach Tipton, on for an interview.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. All right, welcome in Sylvan Hills sports fans. I'm here with the athletic director, Coach Tipton. I'm excited. We've been trying to get you to sit down for a while this season. We're glad to finally get you up here.
Hey, I enjoy it. I'm glad. I appreciate all y'all done this year. This has been awesome during the football season to be able to, for our fans to be able to watch it when we travel during the basketball season. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah, let me go ahead and start off by saying thank you for letting us call all these games. I've had a blast doing football and basketball all season, and hopefully I think we're going to try to get some baseball games in as well, and who knows, maybe some other sports down the road, but I've been having a blast all season long. So before we get into some of the other stuff in the interview, I want to go ahead and ask, what has it been like switching from head baseball coach and athletic director to just focusing on solely athletic director? Has it been a nice change of pace for you, or are you enjoying it?
You know, it's going to be tough next week. I went to the blue-white game last Saturday, and it was tough just to watch it after doing it for, 27 years. It was hard. And Monday they play Lone Oak. It's going to be great. I'm going to miss it, and so that transition, ask me that in a couple of months.
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be a hard thing to get used to, I'm sure, from a coaching perspective. I know coaches have this extra attribute about them, I guess I'll say. You got a little crazy in you. I don't know if I could do the head coaching job like you guys do. I've got all the respect in the world for all the head coaches out there, because I know the amount of time and effort that you guys put into your craft.
It does take time. It takes time away from your family. It's not easy, but you know what? It's in my life, I think it was my God's calling and I've enjoyed it. I am going to miss it.
I believe so. So now let's get to the elephant in the room, the head coaching search for football. Let's go ahead. I know no names are going to be named here, but I just wonder, are you looking, so when you're looking for a candidate, are you looking for a style? Are you looking for a big name? Or what comes up in your search right now?
I think the biggest thing is we really need what's best for Sylvan Hills High School at this time, and so I think that's the most important thing. We're looking for somebody who can build relationships. We want somebody that brings fun. We want somebody where our kids want to play football. And so, from that aspect, we're looking for somebody that wants to be at Sylvan Hills. We want somebody that wants to be in Sherwood. And so I think that's more important than anything, is trying to get the right fit. We're definitely, the flex bone was good for us, but at the same time, we do want somebody that's going to be able to open it up a little bit. I think that's what the kids like. I think that's what they enjoy. So, that's going to be important in this too.
Okay, and whatever the players want, that is also a very big thing to consider for sure. I know the Bears were, I think it was a few years ago, 2-3 years ago, you guys were a game away, I think, from winning the whole thing. So we know that it can get done here. So have you had any coaches reach out to you maybe to is there a lot of interest in the position from coaches trying to reach out to you?
Definitely. I've been really busy on the phone for the past about 2 weeks. We probably have had, in phone calls alone, it's just trying to build interest over 50. 50 people have reached out. We start our interview process next week.
Okay.
And so, we will start the process next week. And so, from that aspect, we're hoping that we'll have a head football announced here in a couple weeks.
And here in a couple of weeks. Okay, so that's news to me. That was my next question was what kind of timeline we were looking at and maybe getting an announcement. So here in the next couple of weeks, that's exciting news. I can't wait to hear it, because hopefully I'm going to be next season. I'm going to be I might be interviewing the coach, the new coach sitting up here. So that's going to be very exciting here coming up. But thank you, Coach Tipton. I appreciate you coming up here and joining me for this interview. I know our viewers love to hear this insight from you on what's going on with the coaching search and everything that you've had to offer for this special place in Sylvan Hills. It's a great place to coach, great place to broadcast, and I just love being here. So I appreciate everything that you've let us do here.
Man, I appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
Hopefully, like I said, we'll have one announced here in a couple of weeks. You might do an interview.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Coach Tipton. Welcome in, Sylvan Hills sports fan. We're about to get this second half underway. The Bears trail at 40-38, but that was an exciting first half of play, and I'm sure excited to get this second half underway because I think it's going to come down to the wire here tonight.
Yeah, 40-38 for Jacksonville leading right now at halftime, and I don't like seeing the opposing team coming in here and leading here at the half, so I hope that the adjustment Coach Davis has put in here at halftime is going to let us run away with this in the second half because, like we say, it's a rivalry game, but let's just go ahead and get a 10, 15-point lead and cruise from there.
Yeah, if there was one thing I was going to say to the players, I've been doing this all season. I don't know how much more my heart can take. So let's try to just get up by 20 and just put this one to bed, yeah?
Yeah, and like I said earlier, we're tied for second with 3 other teams in the 5A Central, so we do not want to lose this game and risk the possibility, and I don't know if it's even a possibility, of missing the playoffs because of this loss. So we do not want a rivalry in Jacksonville to come in here to our arena and take our postseason bid away. So we need to take care of business in this game and make sure that doesn't happen. So get me all fired up talking about that. So.
I want to go ahead. I just looked at my phone and I just saw a text message. I want to introduce my co-broadcaster over here, Will Watkins. I don't know if I introduced you or not this whole time. I feel like I've been going 90 miles an hour all night tonight with the amount of interviews that we've had and stuff. So I'll go ahead and apologize for that one.
I texted you that pregame of the girls' game. So, yeah, there's that. It looked like they reset the start of the third quarter because they had some clock issues. So
let's see. So it's Coleman now, working on Fox. Gets it out to Davis. Davis gets it to Folks. Folks, 3-ball. Bang! He hits it, and he opens us up in this second half. And just like that, the Bears take the lead, 41-40.
Now here's where we're going to have to see how we adjusted here on defense. Are we going to be able to get some defensive rebounds?
And it's Hammond who goes up with it, and they're going to see who they get for the foul there.
They're going to get Weir there. And
look like all ball to me, but.
Well, no, there's some foul there, I think, but they've let much more slide in the first half. But my thing is for Weir, let's not come out and get a couple of quick fouls because we need him this whole second half because.
They called it on P.J. Davis.
Oh, they called it? Okay, well, that's a break for us. I thought it was on Weir.
I was going to let you finish, but D-Rob over here cutting you off.
Yeah, not often guys not on the mic cutting people off. But he kind of punched me with a little bit of effort. Not really, but.
All right, so it's Thompson now.
Okay.
Stolen away by Coleman. That was just a bad pass from the Titans, and Folks puts it up. No call, but Deloach comes up with an offensive rebound. He tried to get it to Ware, but it was a sloppy pass, and it falls into the hands of the Titans. Thompson now gets it to Fox, deep 3, and he hits it. And they take the lead, 43-41.
Unfortunately, the defender that was on him, like I said, I'm not good with names, but number 1, he was down on the ground over on this other end, shaken up from the no call on all that contact.
Davis. 3-ball. Can't get it to go. And it's going to fall into the hands of Thompson for the Titans. And the Titans turn it over after a sloppy pass, and the Bears are going to take possession.
Hey. Was holding my breath on that call.
I was too. I didn't know what they were about to call.
I didn't know if we had deflected it or not.
It didn't look deflected, but there's a couple balls that I've seen be called the other way that they say were deflected that I didn't see. So it's pretty hard to see from up here. Coleman mid-range can't get it to go, and it falls into the hands of Thompson.
That was one of those shots that was just a little bit too much touch on it. Just left it a little short.
Tillman gets it to Thompson. Now it's Fox on the outside. Tillman gets it to Hammonds on the inside, working on Ware. Ware, good defense, and it resulted in a miss. But it's going to be Connor who gets the offensive rebound and puts it back in.
We cannot seem to clean up on the defensive glass line. don't know why yet.
P.J. Davis tried to get it to DeLoach, but they're going to turn it over. And now it's Thompson moving it up for the Titans in transition. No good on the layup as he misses it.
He just got going a little bit too fast for his own good.
Coleman inside, puts it up and in. He gets it to fall. And now we're going to get a timeout from Coach Davis. That's probably a smart timeout from Coach Davis because the Bears looked out of sorts the past 30 seconds, minute.
But both teams playing kind of sloppy here in the start of the third quarter.
With the way the Titans are shooting the ball right now and the offensive rebounds, if the Bears force a turnover, they have to take advantage of it because they cannot waste a trip down the court with the way the Titans are rebounding it.
I'm just baffled at how easy offensive rebounds are coming for Jacksonville right now. All game long. I don't get it. They've got a couple of bangers down low, but we've got some bangers ourselves, and I think maybe just not sealing off enough, I guess. A little Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince.
Yeah, just a week or so from the year anniversary of Will Smith slapping the Chris Rock.
Yeah. You know, I don't know if I told you guys, that used to be my nickname in high school, was Fresh Prince.
I'm not sure why.
I'm totally joking. I just made that up. That's a joke. That is a joke.
The Fresh Prince of Bryant.
I was neither fresh or a prince. Coleman walking it up for the Bears as they trail by 2. 5 minutes left to go in this third quarter. See Van Buren coming off the bench can't add a little offense as he turns it over. And now it's Fox pushing it up for the Titans. Tillman puts it up, and it's going to be blocked. I think that was by Van Buren. And they're going to get the Loach for the foul there on Fox. And so that's going to send him to the Medicine Shop free throw line for 2.
Yeah, we're going to have to adjust to the fact these refs are not going to call anything down on our end right now.
And Fox can't get the first one to drop. Oh, he does get the first one to drop. Perfect trip to the Medicine Shop free throw line for Fox and the Titans. Now it's Coleman pushing it up. They trail by 4. DeLoach puts it up and in off the alley-oop pass. Good job. Good communication by the Bears. Tillman on the outside. Thompson can't get the 3 to fall, and the Bears need a bucket here to take the lead or tie it up. DeLoach gets it to Van Buren. Bears slowing it down, looking to get something drawn up. Folks thought about a 3, drives the lane instead, and he's going to get fouled. I'm not sure. Are they going to say during that was okay? He didn't shoot the ball, so.
Well, he could shoot the ball. The defender was hanging on his arm. But yeah, that's a shooting foul. Really?
No, it's not a shooting foul.
It should have been. That's the thing. He went to jump up to shoot.
DeLoach, 3 ball. Can't get it to go. And it's rebounded by Ware. Nice rebound, Ware. Oh, and it's going to be DeLoach in the lane as he puts it up. No good.
Oh, look, no foul call.
And the Titans wrestle away with the rebound. And Thompson pushes it up. Tillman drives it inside. And he gets a floater to fall.
We're just going to have to adjust to the lack of whistles on the offensive end. So,
Van Buren gets it to DeLoach. DeLoach puts it up, and he's going to get fouled, and that's going to send him to the Medicine Shop free throw line for 2. You know, you were saying if we were calling calling games on the court that we'd have to be couldn't be as vocal about the officials. You know, I watch those Maumelle broadcasts. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, Steve loves his Hornets. He grew up one, and he ended up broadcasting for a different one.
And DeLoach gets it to fall.
Substitutions for the Bears, returning to the game, number 13, P.J. Davis, and number 15, Devontae West.
And DeLoach gets the second one to fall. Bears now trail by 2.
Now, when they miss the shot down here, we need to clean up on that defensive rebounding, because they're going to miss a shot here. But they're still shooting 50% because they're getting offensive rebounds and putbacks.
So now it's Tillman for 3, and he hits it again. That's now his 4th made 3 of the ball game.
I tried manifesting a missed shot. It didn't work.
I don't know if I have to start doing a rain dance or something up here to try to turn things around. Coleman puts it up. DeLoach with the alley-oop slam from the top rope. And that's got the fans on their feet. This student section got loud.
Yeah, that works.
That works. That works. That got me on my feet. Fox gets it over. And it's blocked by DeLoach. Right after the alley-oop, he gets a block, and now it's West who gets it out to Coleman for 3. Bang! He hits it, and they tie it all up, 52-52, with just 2 minutes and 10 seconds left to play in this third quarter. Two missed shots from the Titans, and then they get Hammond. They foul Hammond, and that's going to send him to the Medicine Shop free throw line for 2. They're going to say it was Devontae West on the foul. That's going to be the Bears' 3rd team foul of this second half.
The scoring in this third quarter has definitely slowed down compared to the first half.
And Hammond can't get that free throw to fall. And it's Pirtle who gets away with the offensive rebound after that missed free throw. But it's going to be a jump ball, and they're going to say the possession arrow favors the Titans. These offensive rebounds are killing the Bears right now.
Yeah, I'm speechless when it comes to all these offensive rebounds.
Fox gets it over to Tillman. Titans passing it around. Open 3 ball for the Titans. No good, but it ends up in the hands of Pirtle. Pirtle puts it up, and it's rebounded by Ware. Good defense right there by the Bears, and now they are taking it up in transition.
Great job by Ware.
Bears passing it around. Coleman. Oh, bounces off the rim and out.
I thought I was going to bounce back in.
So did I. Three ball for the Titans, no good. And it's going to be rebounded by Ware. After lots of contact down low, there's a lot of contact for those rebounds down low that is not getting called.
Yeah.
I just saw a Titan player just fly into about two Bears players.
Yeah, they should have gotten called for a push foul, but hey.
Coleman gets it to P.J. Davis. Davis gets it to Van Buren. Van Buren for 3. Can't get it to go, and it's going to be the Titans on the rebound.
Good recovery on defense.
Tillman puts it up, no good, and he's gonna get fouled, and that's gonna send him to the Medicine Shop free throw line.
A little bit of a bailout there. Ball don't lie.
He can't get that first one to fall. Pretty big substitution there for the Titans. Substitution as well for the Bears as Devontae West takes a seat.
Yeah, that's his third foul for West. So. No, sorry. No, West. Like I said, I'm not good with names and numbers. West is 15, isn't he?
Yes, West is 15.
Okay, yeah, so 3 fouls in here. 16 seconds. We're going to see an action here. We're going to see a 3 from PJ or Coleman.
Coleman gets it to Van Buren. Van Buren drives it in with a floater. And he gets it to go. Nice shot right there from Jonathan Van Buren. And the Bears take the lead. Bears take the lead right before the final quarter. So that's going to be the end of this third quarter of play. Bears lead at 54-53. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, it'll be time for our finish here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports.
I would say school choice is a great option. You can do your research like we did, visit with other parents that have children in the district. We visited the schools before we made the choice to come here. We chose to school choice because we have had such a great experience here. Teachers, staff have been so helpful and reassuring, and we've been forever grateful for it. And I'd do it all over again. PCSSD is a great option no matter where you live.
Welcome back, Sylvan Hills sports fans, to our final period of play. This is going to be a tight ball game as the Bears only lead by 1, and it's been a back-and-forth matchup all night.
Yeah, like I said, we only won by 4 points over at Jacksonville earlier this season. You know, we've got Van Buren trying to work himself back in. It's nice to see him get that little floater to end the third quarter. And we get the ball back here, and let's try and extend that lead.
I think the size of Jacksonville's cut. They're going to get an offensive foul there. Who are they going to get the foul on?
Maybe it was a moving screen.
That's it has to be that. They're going to say it was
maybe on Deloach.
No, they got it on Ware. They're going to say a moving screen on Ware, and it looked like he was standing still to me, but I don't know.
That is his first foul. Kudos to him for blocking shots and not fouling.
Jonathan gets it over to Tillman. Davis gets it to Thompson. Tillman. Tough defense being played by the Bears right now. And they're going to come, and the ball's going to go out of bounds. And it's going to be Titans ball with 7 seconds left on the shot clock.
PJ's over there pleading his case, but yeah, I think it went off of him. It's okay, 7 seconds. Let's clean up the rebound if they miss the shot here. Don't foul them. Don't give up second chance opportunities.
Davis tried to get it inside. It's going to be saved from going out of bounds by Carter Coleman. Great job right there by the Bears. Great effort to save it from going out of bounds, and they get the turnover. Now it's time to capitalize.
And Deloach is just banging down low.
Deloach puts it up, and he's going to get fouled, and that's going to send him to the Medicine Shop free throw line for 2.
Yeah, he's just jockeying for position down there, and arms are flying from both, and physical game.
I think there's a few guys contending for Player of the Game award right now. I think Ware, Coleman, and Deloach are all in contention for it right now.
Yeah, that's number 14 for him.
14 for both Coleman and Deloach.
How many times has Deloach been up here? I just remember once.
Deloach has been up here one time. I think
Coleman's been 2 or 3.
Coleman's been up here twice. I think we've had Javaris twice now too. as Deloach hits that second free throw. That's a perfect trip for him. Bears lead it by 3, 56-53.
Now we just need to play more defense. I hate that I'm doing color commentary because I'd be yelling defense right now. That student section needs to be doing that. There you go. I hear D-Rob doing it. That's what we do. Oh. That student section is over there sitting down. And we need those cheerleaders getting that student section pumped up here. This is a rivalry game. You shouldn't be sitting on your butt in the fourth quarter of a 3-point game.
3-point game, final quarter.
Come on.
6:47 left. The excitement should be there. I'm excited. I'm about to start yelling.
We need those cheerleaders to turn around and get those students loud. I mean, the opponent shooting free throws. Let's get loud.
And Hammond can't get the first one to fall.
Maybe they know that don't need to get loud for him to miss a free throw. I don't know. Some players thrive on the opponent fans getting loud, so maybe that's the thing.
He misses both of them, and Deloach comes away with a nice rebound. Coleman picks up the loose ball. P.J. Davis gets it to Coleman. Coleman on the left side. He's going to get fouled outside. I think that was a makeup call for something that happened off the ball a little bit earlier.
Yeah, Jacksonville's coach not too happy about that.
I think he was more upset with his players than he was with the officials right there.
That's a high possibility as well. That's only the fourth foul they've called in Jacksonville this half. I contend that there's probably more than 4 fouls that have been committed.
Van Buren drives it in on the baseline, and he's going to get it blocked out of bounds by Pirtle.
That was a good block.
Pirtle came off the bench tonight, but his effort and just all-around intensity has been impressive. If they've got that type of size coming off the bench, I'm very surprised with their record. Coleman gets it over to Deloach. Deloach gets it to Van Buren. Ware puts it up. And in, he gets the hook to fall. Nice shot from Javaris Ware.
Now the student section need to be up yelling defense right now.
Defense.
But come on, y'all get up. These cheerleaders, come on.
Hammond
You
gets
say
it to
it's a
Tillman.
robbery game? Come on.
Thompson gets it to Tillman. Tillman for 3, no good, and it's rebounded by Davis.
Oh, that was not a foul.
They're going to get P.J. Davis for the
That was
foul.
not a foul, Dylan. That was not a foul.
That's going to be P.J. Davis's 3rd personal foul of the game. 7th team foul for the Bears. There's still a lot of time left to go in this quarter, this final quarter as well. 5:30 left.
And he earns the bonus. I mean, he knocked the ball out a couple times and then went for the tie-up. There was no foul there.
And he makes both of them. And now the Bears lead by 3, 58-55. Coleman's going to have it blocked out of bounds by Davis.
There's more arm there than there was in the last play.
Coleman gets it out to Ware. And Ware's going to have it
there's
stolen
a lot
away.
of
and it's
a lot of contact there against 14 as well, but no call.
Thompson has it poked away by P.J. Davis. Van Buren gets it up to Coleman. P.J. Davis, fit it. Offensive rebound by Van Buren. He goes up with it. He's going to get fouled, and that's going to send him to the Medicine Shop free throw line after Deloach almost brought the house down again.
Ball don't lie. We got the ball back, and now we're going to Van Buren at the line here. Medicine Shop free throw line.
Oh, Van Buren can't get the lucky bounce to get that first one. I want to give a big thanks to everybody tuned into our broadcast tonight. If you're enjoying this content, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. We'd really appreciate it over here at the Sylvan Hills Sports Network. And Van Buren hits that final free throw, so he goes 1 of 2 on that trip. Bears lead by 4.
Final 5 minutes of this game, final 5 minutes of Jacksonville's season.
And it's Deloach with the rebound after the missed shot. Oh, that was a Ware block? P.J. Davis can't get the 3 to fall. Now it's Coleman guarding the transition, and it's going to be picked up by the Titans, who still can't make the layup, and now it's Coleman who pushes up to Deloach. Deloach with the slam! He gets it to go in transition. The Bears starting to break away now. We got a timeout, Jacksonville, after that huge slam from Deloach.
Yeah, so let me go find that first slam.
That's 2, I think, is that 2 slams from Deloach and a slam from Ware? It's Slam City here tonight.
Guys, check those fingers. Yeah, this could get you into a whole lot of trouble. Again, we've got what appears to be a men's wedding band that has been turned into.
You hear that, Will?
What did he say?
They just found a men's wedding band that somebody misplaced. Make sure you have yours.
I got mine on. Let's watch this and get it in slow-mo.
That's nice. That's nice. Man, I'd like to get Ware and Deloach up here, but we're also getting the head coach up here. We only have 3 headsets, so.
Yeah. Man, we'll see who's got the most at the end of the game. But I will say it's impressive that Ware's only had 1 foul in this game.
He's only had 1 foul. He has 5 blocks here tonight. He's got 9 points, and he has a slam dunk.
Right now up 6 with 4:24 left in this 4th quarter. Like I said, Jacksonville's not going to qualify for the state tournament, so they're going to give everything they have for the next 4:24 of this game. This is going to be the end of their regular season. We're hoping to win this game and make sure we get into the state tournament. So there are things riding on this game. So
Thompson gets it over to Davis.
Again, these students need to be up yelling.
Tillman gets it to Fox. Fox back to Tillman. Titans passing it around. Davis. And it's Hammond who puts it up and in easy as Van Buren fell down and left a wide open Hammond underneath the basket. Looks like the Bears are going to try to milk the clock a little bit with 3:35 left to go in this final quarter. Deloach from the elbow, and he gets it to go. That's 19 points now for Deloach.
Deloach filling it.
So it's Davis who gets it over to Tillman. Tillman for 3, no good, and it's going to be rebounded by Hammond. Tillman thought about a 3, drives it in, and said it's going to be blocked by Javaris Ware, but somebody's going to get called for the foul on that shot. I don't think it's going to be Ware. So it is going to be Ware. They're going to get Javaris Ware for his 2nd personal foul of the night.
No, he should still have 1 right now.
It looked like all ball to me, but
yeah.
I think there was some contact from another one of the Bears, but they're going to get Ware for the contact.
Yeah, whoever had help side there probably contacted him a little bit.
They can't get the first free throw to fall. Right now, the free throws are kind of killing the Titans. I can't remember the last time that they made both of theirs. He gets that second one to fall, so Tillman goes 1 of 2 from the Medicine Shop free throw line. And now it's Javaris Ware heading over to the bench to take a breather as Devontae West comes into the ball game. And Javaris Ware deserves it as he's been playing outstanding here tonight on the defensive and offensive end. Deloach gets it to West. Now it's Coleman at the logo.
the ball has definitely come through Coleman's hand most of all game, and you can see the offense definitely flows best with him.
And Van Buren turns it over. And just like that, P.J. Davis heads over to the scorer's bench.
Looks like Jacksonville's called the timeout here.
You can tell Van Buren is still shaking off the rust after that injury. This is his first game back, and he's going to have to get a little warmed up, and hopefully tonight is his warm-up game, and so he's ready for the state tournament come next week. Oh, I know what it means. I know what it means now. I know what it means. Don't say it. Don't say
okay,
it. Don't
I'm not
say
falling
it.
for it. I'm no Ron Burgundy. I know I'm not on mute.
I didn't
text me.
I didn't realize what it was until you said it. That's when it clicked in my head. I was like, oh, that's what it is. I totally was.
Oh, I get what I know.
I was totally about to say it too. I was totally about to say it. Man, they would have got me so good, dude. If I would have had it open, I would have been like, what are you talking about?
We're not Ron Burgundy. No, but I see what he's asking now. Okay. It clicked in my head right after I told you to text me. I'm like, okay. Good one, OTS. You almost got me. We don't usually get many comments in our live streams. Or
not in the basketball broadcast. And that's Tillman who misses the 3-ball. Who are they going to get on the foul there?
That should be an offense. That should be a hold.
That's what it looked like to me.
That should be a hold.
They're going to get P.J. Davis for the foul.
Are you kidding me? Oh, that should be an offensive foul.
The crowd is not happy with it.
Yeah, I'd be yelling too if I didn't have a headset on.
Oh, there's a lot of Titans fans trying to call for a T on Coach Davis. A lot of Titan fans sitting right in front of me.
Well, the call was wrong, so if they can hear me, I hope they hear it.
And that's going to be PJ's 4th foul here tonight. So he's only got one more to give.
Well, don't give it, PJ. We need you. You're rebounding this.
That's the 9th team foul for the Bears as well. So they are one foul away from putting the Titans in double bonus territory.
Yeah. No. I just watched a replay, and he was holding him down, so. And when I say he was holding him down, 14 was holding PJ down.
And the Titans get the offensive rebound after that missed free throw. Bears lead by 4. 3-ball for the Titans, and they hit it. And just like that, they are back in this ball game as the Bears only lead by 1 now, with 2:10 left to go in this final quarter.
I told you, Jacksonville's fight every minute of this game, and here they are.
Coleman gets it out to West. West for 3. Can't get it to go, and it's rebounded by the Titans. Thompson taking it up for the Titans. Fox now for the 3. No good, and it's rebounded by West.
That was good. Just get that rebound and recollect yourself as an offense.
The student section needs to get up. Coleman puts it up with a floater, and he gets it to fall. And now they extend their lead to 3 with a minute 15 left.
They get up when we do great things on offense, but we need them when we're on defense.
All right, now it's Tillman who gets it into Hammond. Hammond loses control of the ball. Bears save it, but it falls in the hands of Thompson, who hits a three, and now we're all tied up, 65-65.
That has got to be the most unlucky save we could possibly have had.
With just under a minute to go.
That just, man, really. And see, now you start thinking about game plan here. You want to go fast real quick because you want 2 for 1 here. So your 35-second shot clock, you want to get down and score within 10 seconds, I'd say. So it gives them time. Yeah, it still gives you another 10 seconds even if Jacksonville takes the whole 35 seconds going the other way. You get down, 10 seconds, score. Because you don't want to give Jacksonville the last shot.
You definitely don't want to give them the last shot.
Because they have been cleaning up the offensive rebounds all night long. So
just under a minute to go in this final quarter of play.
Jacksonville's pretty. Number 15's got 18, number 3's got 15, and number 14 is 11. 0 is 3, and 2 is 1.
Tillman, number 15, has 4 threes for the Titans.
Yeah, they've been daggers, too. Okay, like I said, I hope that's the game plan here. Is 2 for 1 here. It doesn't look like it is.
So now it's Coleman walking it up the court. 50 seconds left.
Now the students are up.
That's not the students, that's the Jacksonville fans over here.
No, I'm just saying the students are up.
Oh, okay. And they're going to and Coleman's going to get fouled heading up into the lane, and that's going to send him to the Medicine Shop free throw line for 2. Coleman gets the first one to fall. Coleman gets the second one, and it doesn't go. So now the Bears lead by 1. 4-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Play defense. Do not give up second chance points. Do not foul, and do not give up a 3.
Tillman on the outside. Gets it to Thompson. Inside to Connor, and Connor's going to get fouled by Ware. That's a good job by Ware, because I think he was making that bucket without the foul.
Yeah, at this point, Megan Murder to the line. 16.8 seconds, but you have to collect rebounds off of missed free throws here. No way can we give up an offensive rebound.
We've given up a few offensive rebounds off of free throws. Yeah. We cannot allow that.
And now the student section is going to get loud.
The arena is loud here. Connor gets the first one to fall. Got a timeout, Coach Davis. Timeout, Coach Davis for Sylvan Hills, as it's all tied up 66-66 now with 16.8 left to go in this final quarter. The energy has stepped up here in the last 30 seconds of this ball game.
Yeah, I just wish it would have been the last 3 minutes or so of the game by the students. I think they could have affected the Jacksonville players on the court. And maybe we wouldn't be sitting here at a tied game with 17 seconds left. Maybe we'd be up 5 or something. But man, Jacksonville's resilient. They've hit some threes in big time moments in this game. They've gotten offensive rebounds in times that they were very crucial. So it's been an all-around great effort by Jacksonville, but we need them to miss this free throw and then take these 17 seconds and go win this game. Get out of here.
This is going to be a huge free throw right here from Connor for the Titans.
Come on, students, get loud. I know they're not watching the broadcast, but come on.
corner. Can't get the next one to fall, and now it's Van Buren with the ball. 14 seconds left. Bears have a chance to win it right here. Coleman drives it in the lane, gets it out to P.J. Davis for three. Bang! He hits it with 1 second left on the clock, and the crowd goes insane. What a shot from P.J. Davis. Great pass right there from Carter Coleman. What a great finish. I knew it was going to be a great finish from the beginning of the game. Wow, what a fantastic shot. Crowd is going nuts right now. What a great game. We've got to play some tough defense right here. I don't know if the official's going to put any time left on the clock. I think the shot went in at about 1.5. There's 0.8 on the clock right now. Let's see what the official does.
Wow. That was beautiful.
Fantastic.
That was just beautiful. So putting 1.8 on the clock.
Okay, 1.8. I thought the ball went in.
But you know what? We got a guard number 15. He's the guy that can send this game into overtime.
It's going to take
Do not foul.
It's going to take a miracle shot from Jacksonville for them to tie it up and send it to overtime. So,
like I mentioned Tuesday night in high school ball, and this is a benefit in our favor, is that the ball does not advance to midcourt on a timeout after a made shot. So they're going to have to come back from the other end of the court with 1.8 seconds left. I would love to see some pressure defense here. We've not seen a lot of pressure defense tonight by Sylvan Hills.
Full court press.
Even if it's not full court, just do a three-quarter so that they can't roll the ball to three-quarter court.
Yeah, absolutely.
To get into the play call.
It's going to be interesting to see what Coach Davis decides to do.
There we go.
Here.
Yep, we're pressuring. At least a three-quarter court. But yeah, zoom out some so make sure, because it's going to be a quick shot. Natural State Sports, bang!
It's going to be Fox who inbounds it, and he gets it all the way up to Tillman, and it's going to be caught by Deloach, but he's going to go out of bounds.
You missed it. Okay, so 0.1 second left on the clock.
Well, the clock doesn't start till it touches somebody, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So it needs to go back to 1.8. The clock needs to go back.
They shouldn't give the ball there. It needs to come back here. You go back down there.
Well, I don't know if
because no one touched it in bounds.
I don't think Deloach touched it in bounds. They're going to say it's right there, though. That's not good. That is not good.
And they added time to the clock. This is bull. That's good.
I don't think he was. I'd like to go back and see. It was hard to see from up here. I don't think his feet were ever in bounds when he caught it.
We missed it. D-Rob, you missed it. Oh, he missed the catch by. Oh man, D-Rob. Most important play of the night. See, that's the thing. We're not professionals, so we don't have. We get into the rooting interest of these games, and so it can definitely affect us doing our job. So I'll give you that, but 0.8 seconds, I don't agree that they should have that ball down there. It needs to be back down here because no one touched it in bounds. This should be 1.8, should be a redo of the last play.
I think that's what Coach Davis was arguing to the official down there, but they're not going to change their mind. Talk about an exciting game for our last broadcast of the year. They were trying to go out on a bang.
Well, I mean, it takes a three just to tie the game. So number 15, watch where he's at. Make sure 15 does not get a shot off. And do not foul. We've got some fans right behind us trying to. Well, that's the one
inside.
We didn't want it.
And it's off the rim. No good. The Bears are going to win the ball game. Bears win it 69-66 in a fantastic finish. Fantastic three from P.J. Davis to hit it home.
I'm just going to go ahead and show that three-pointer again right here.
Show it.
Perfect
Go ahead.
Perfect pass.
Thank you for joining. Thank you for
perfect.
Bang. That's going to be the end of this ball game. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to have Coach Davis and And our player of the game.
Gonna have to be Deloach, right?
I think it's gonna be Deloach. So it's gonna be Coach Davis and James Deloach up here for an interview right after this break.
Project Zero is a 501c3 nonprofit with one goal, and that is to have 0 kids in foster care waiting to be adopted.
And we're hoping to have 0 kids waiting. That's our whole goal, Project Zero.
It means no kid is forgotten, and there are people always fighting for kids to find their forever family, no matter how old they are.
There's not awareness out there. I don't think people understand the need that we have here in our own state for these children who are wonderful children waiting for forever families.
Welcome back, Sylvan Hills sports fans. I'm here with PJ Davis and the head coach of the Sylvan Hills Bears, Coach Davis. Man, you guys are trying to give me a heart attack up here. Talk about a fantastic finish.
Oh, man, that was one for the ages for sure. Jacksonville, Sylvan Hills, that rivalry goes way back, and Vic and I know they're like these. You know, we've been on both ends of these, so it's just sweet when it's on your side.
Absolutely. You know, you could feel the energy in the arena. You could definitely tell it was a rivalry game tonight. Was there any kind of game plan you guys had going into this? Maybe we're looking at Tillman and Hammond, as they had some pretty good games tonight. I know they have some size on their end of the court.
Yeah, they had a lot of good players out there. Tonight was a night of really big-time plays on both ends, and we just wanted to stay with our game plan and what we do. And the guys did just a tremendous job of executing the game plan, and just so proud of what they did.
I'm proud of them as well, especially PJ Davis over there, because not only did you hit the game winner, but all game long you were getting into passing lanes. You were getting offensive rebounds and defensive rebounds. You were just all over the court, and I could have said that about every single game all season for you, because you were just active on just every end of the court. You're so active, and that's something I got to give you praise for.
Thank you. I try my hardest. Coach Davis tells me every day, get offensive rebounds, crash the glass, do what I can do for the team.
I can tell your teammates respect you, and you add an extra oomph to this team that they really appreciate. I can tell just from sitting all the way up here. So tell me, what was going through your head on that last shot, though?
I don't really know. I was just praying we just score right there.
I think I do want to say this, though. I think you might owe DeCarter Coleman a nice lunch or something, because he fed you nicely on a nice pass in the lane right there.
Yes, sir. Glad he did.
I also want to say this for you, Coach Davis. Your team seems to be hitting the stride, hitting on all cylinders coming into the state championship or the state tournament week next week. So what do you think about all that?
Well, you know, this is a team that, number one, is the most inexperienced team that I've ever put on the floor when you only have two guys coming back with any varsity experience. So what you've watched all year, you know, I told the team and the assistants earlier, you're going to be in a ton of close games, just got to win them.
Absolutely.
And you see how that's kind of how we've been all year. But going into the tournament, you get Slim back, Jonathan back, get him some reps going in. You know, that adds another guy coming in off our depth.
Absolutely.
And so that's just a tremendous advantage for us, I think, going into the tournament. We need everybody. But you know, right here this last couple of weeks, you know, they've been dialed in practice. They're executing what we've been preaching all year, but they're doing it now to a really high level.
You can really see it on the court too. That was another thing I was going to ask you. Was I didn't ever ask you about the status of Jonathan Van Buren, so I didn't know if he was coming back. But you could tell he shook off a little bit of the rust out there on the court tonight. But I know that's a valuable piece to get back right before state tournament week for sure.
It is. Yep. You know, we trust the trainers and the medical staff that are working with Jonathan, and we're not going to do anything until we get the go-ahead from those guys. And we've been collaborating with them and working close and just trying to have him ready when we could have him ready, but we didn't certainly want to do a rush job or anything like that. We want to take care of our kids first.
Absolutely. So I'm going to finish you with this one right here. So with this win tonight, the worst you guys could finish in the 5A Central is tied for second with, I think it's Parkview and one other team. I can't remember. All three of
Bologna,
you guys.
Yeah.
Van Bologna. So that's the worst you guys can finish. Is there any recap you want to give us on the season? What your thoughts are on the regular season?
Yeah, you know, we're finished tied with Parkview and Bologna right now, and they still have a game tomorrow, I think, on the loss side, and Maumelle still has a game tomorrow. So, you know, a BB upset would have four teams tied at the top of the conference, right. Which is just an incredible, you know, look at our conference and how tough it is.
It's very competitive.
You saw what Jacksonville puts on the floor, you know, tonight, and we've seen that all year long. So really proud of our conference and our coaches and the jobs that they do, and that grind helps everybody get better.
Absolutely.
For us, like I said, we were inexperienced coming in. We're young. This guy right here, he puts his nose in there and makes so many plays for us. 50-50 balls. You know, he comes up with balls at East End. He comes up with that steal you see right there at the end. Hits the big shot tonight. Just put those guys in position. That's what Coach Davis does, and let those guys be the heroes and make the plays.
PJ's been doing it all season with his steals. I'm talking about he has had active hands all season long, getting into passing lanes. I don't know how he does it. It's almost like he's invisible out there, and then all of a sudden he reappears to catch the ball. It's pretty nice watching that. It is pretty nice watching that. But I want to thank you guys for joining us up here for this interview. I really appreciate it. And I want to thank you, Coach Davis, for letting me be a part of y'all's team and getting to get up close with all of your players all season long.
A great job taking care of us, you know, here on the air, and we've enjoyed watching the playbacks of you guys, and we really appreciate it. This gives our fans that can't be here a chance, you know, for whatever reason, to tune into the game. So it's a huge service to the community.
Oh, well, I really appreciate it, and I'm going to be here for a while, so I'm glad I got to call you guys all season long. So thank you, PJ. Thank you, Coach Davis. Thank you, Sylvan Hills Bears fans. That's going to be the end of our broadcast. Thank you for tuning in all season long, and we will see you on the flip side.